right now, at this exact moment. You are moving through space faster than any human has ever moved. 2.2 million kilometers per hour. Not just you, not just Earth, our entire galaxy. All 400 billion stars of the Milky Way are being pulled toward something we cannot see. And we don't know what it is. Let me explain what is happening. At this exact second, our planet is spinning at 1,600 kilometers per hour. Around the Sun, we're moving at 107,000 kilometers per hour. Around the center of the Milky Way, we're moving at 828,000 kilometers per hour. But the entire galaxy itself is moving through space too, at 2.2 million kilometers per hour, in one specific direction, toward a point in the sky called the Norma constellation. And it's not just us. Every galaxy near us, Andromeda, Triangulum, all of them, moving in the same direction, together, like a river of galaxies flowing towards something enormous. Astronomers first noticed something was wrong in the 1970s. They were measuring the cosmic microwave background, the oldest light in the universe. It should have looked the same in every direction, but it didn't. On one side of the sky, the light was slightly warmer, slightly bluer. On the opposite side, slightly cooler, slightly redder. There was only one explanation. Our galaxy was moving, and moving fast, in a specific direction. But there was nothing there to explain why, until we started mapping the motion of galaxies around us, and realized something incredible. They were all moving too, in the same direction. Something massive was pulling us, all of us, toward it. But when astronomers looked toward the direction we were being pulled, they saw nothing. Just the disk of our own Milky Way galaxy blocking their view. Billions of stars, clouds of gas, cosmic dust, everything they needed to see was hidden behind our own home. Astronomers named this region the Zone of Avoidance because for decades it was impossible to observe. Radio telescopes helped, X-ray telescopes helped, infrared telescopes helped. Slowly, over 40 years, we began to see through the fog. And what we saw was something the human mind can barely comprehend. The Great Attractor. The Great Attractor is not a single object. It is a region of space, roughly 250 million light-years from Earth, containing an enormous concentration of mass, thousands of galaxies clustered together, pulling everything around them through pure gravitational force. The center is called the Norma cluster, a group of hundreds of galaxies. But that alone is not enough to explain the pull, because when astronomers measured our motion carefully, they realized we were being pulled by even more. The Great Attractor is just one part of something much larger, something with a name that sounds like it belongs to a god. Laniakea. In 2014, astronomers mapped the motion of over 8,000 galaxies and realized we all belonged to a single vast structure. They called it Laniakea. It means immense heaven in Hawaiian. Laniakea is a supercluster, 500 million light-years across, containing over 100,000 galaxies, all flowing toward the Great Attractor at its center. Our Milky Way is not just a galaxy floating in space. It is a tiny leaf flowing down a cosmic river toward something even we cannot fully see. But even Laniakea is not the end of the pull. Because in the 1990s, astronomers realized something else. Even the Great Attractor is being pulled by something even bigger. 650 million light-years away, twice the distance of the Great Attractor. They called it the Shapley Supercluster, a concentration of over 20 individual galaxy clusters, with 8,000 galaxies flowing around it, the most massive structure we have ever observed in the nearby universe. Our galaxy, the Great Attractor, Laniakea, all of us, are being pulled toward Shapley, and we still don't fully understand why. Astronomers now call this motion the Great Flow, a cosmic river carrying every galaxy near us toward a point in space we can barely see, for a distance we can barely measure. The math tells us what should be there: enormous concentrations of mass, dark matter, galaxy clusters upon galaxy clusters. But observing them directly is still difficult, because the more we look, the more we realize the universe is not empty. It is organized into vast rivers of galaxies, cosmic filaments, and walls of matter that stretch for billions of light-years. We are riding one of those rivers right now, and we may never reach its end. So here is the question that keeps me up at night. If our galaxy is moving toward Shapley at 2.2 million kilometers per hour, will we ever get there? The answer is more complicated than you might think. Shapley is 650 million light-years away. At our current speed, it would take us about 100 billion years to reach it. But the universe itself is expanding. Space is getting bigger, everywhere, all at once, and the expansion is accelerating, which means Shapley is not staying still. It is being pulled away from us by dark energy, so we will never actually arrive. We will spend eternity flowing toward a destination we cannot reach, chased by the expansion of the universe itself. The Great Attractor, Laniakea, Shapley, beautiful cosmic destinations, all impossibly out of reach. And yet, we keep flowing, every second of every day, toward something we will never see, in a universe that is running out of time. Here is what makes this most incredible. Every second you have been alive, you have been moving through space at 2.2 million kilometers per hour. You never felt it. You never noticed. Because everything around you was moving with you. The Earth, the sun, the stars you see at night, all flowing together toward Shapley, toward something. And in the billions of years to come, we may finally arrive. The Great Attractor is not just a place in the sky. It is a reminder that the universe is not still. Everything is moving. Everything is being pulled. And somewhere out there, at the end of the flow, something waits that we cannot yet see. Next time, we explore the strangest sound ever recorded in space. Subscribe. See you in the next one.